When people make these silly threats, I and everyone at FGC will suffer the following losses. See attached image. Number 1. The event operator overreacts and increases security, which increases the operating costs and increases the burden on the players attending the event. In the worst case, the event management will request me to cancel my attendance at the event. Number 2. Company founders, board members, and lawyers don't like to be intimidated. So they asked me to cancel inclusion in the game, even though, for example, the specification or character under threat should have been included in the game in the first place. Number 3, if the person making these threats uses the word we instead of I to represent the fans, the probability of the two aforementioned disadvantages occurring is increased. Many of them don't understand this. I do not adopt the views of those who use we when expressing their opinions. It is up to the development team to decide whether the opinion is a majority or minority. The person expressing the opinion says, everyone around me says so. At most five, six people around me is irrelevant. By enthusiasts behaving excessively, repeating these words and reactions, or fake leaks, information hoaxes, or threats, the motivation of the development staff will decrease rapidly. And as a result, the requests of enthusiasts will be far from being realized.
I swear to fuck, if we don't get Eddy in Tekken 8, I will hit Harada Tekken with a burning hammer.
Now that beginning of the video just show, context of what I'm talking about right now. That's right, I'm talking about Tekken's director, Katsura Harada, for calling out that, stupid idiot for threatening to do a burning hammer. Now, for those who don't know what a burning hammer is, it's not an actual hammer that's actually burning, no. It's a wrestling move that, you pick up your opponent like this, and then you slam them on their head like this. It's technically a Death Valley slam. That's what it's called, honestly. But they call it burning hammer for, I guess, obvious reasons. I guess I don't know, but yeah. Now, yeah, I hope you like that bootleg meatwad voice, because I might be using that in this video right now. Screw it. Toxic fans of Tekken are like, oh, I swear to God, if we don't have a favorite character of mine, if we don't have Joseph, we're gonna throw hands all day, man. Like, I want my girl, I want my big honker girl. Like, would you just shut the hell up? I honestly don't blame Harada for saying, do not ask me for shit. I do not blame him one bit. I would react the same way too. Like how I'm reacting right now is actually pretty obvious. Like, people like him, not Harada, like people like the dude who threatened to put Harada in the burning hammer position and then slamming him. Those are the type of fans that should just stay away from social media in general. Like, if you're really gonna go to violence just because Eddy is not in the game. First of all, I'm 100% sure that he's gonna be in the game. Either him or Christy. I would be fine with either of those, honestly. I know the Capo characters are really, really broken, but in Tekken 7, Eddy, he's kind of pretty chill in that game. He's not very powerful, but he's not very weak either. He's one of those characters that are kind of balanced, but not all the way. But yeah, it's people like that do that idiot who's shirtless who thinks he's a pro wrestler, and is like, dude, if you met Brock Lesnar in person, you would shit your pants. Like, really. Like, seriously. Brock Lesnar is a big motherfucking dude, man. But yeah, besides that, just people like that give Tekken fans like myself a bad name. And it's like Harada said, the person who was in charge of the panels, they would freak out, they would have tightened security and all that, they would have to pay security extra, and it will also make people who are competing in fighting games, not just in Tekken, but every fighting game in general, in the community, it's gonna, hurt their pockets too. Like, do you not realize that? Like, how selfish do you have to be? How selfish, self-deluded you have to be to actually say that you want to have a threat towards Harada, out of all people. The man was nice enough to give codes to, big YouTubers like Maximilian Dude and, the Man of Swede, codes to play Tekken 8's closed network test. He was nice enough to do that. And you're gonna go around and say, if we don't have Eddy Gordo in the game, I'm gonna put Harada in wrestling, like, how fucking ungrateful are you? Shoot, if I had enough money right now, I would buy 5 t-shirts of his, if I had any type of big money, I would buy 5 t-shirts from Harada saying, "Don't ask me for shit." Just so I can support this guy 100%, to call out people like that who wants to use physical violence just because their character's not in the game. Like, what possessed you to do that? And don't even say trolling at this point, because at this point, everyone's gonna be very serious about some shit. Like, when you want to threaten people with violence, that's when shit gets really taken serious, man. Like, seriously. Like, it's like, oh my god. Come to think of it, and I gotta be completely honest, they're the next on, like, people who want to be toxic in this fan base are actually on the level of the Sonic, fan base from back then. That's right, I went there. Yep, I meant every word. Like, come on, you're going to threat someone who is working really hard. Not only him, but his entire team that is working on Tekken 8. Putting blood, sweat, and tears every single fucking day. And you're gonna go around and saying that you're gonna put a pro wrestling move that could potentially kill someone or put them in bed for life, being paralyzed. You're gonna do that. You should not have internet. You shouldn't even have a game console. You should be in therapy or in a damn insane asylum. This is why I fucking hate people in general, man. If Harada fucking hates people in general too, I don't blame him, because I'm on that same boat too. Like, for the love of God, can you just be grateful that Tekken 8 is actually a thing? Like, sure, your favorite character may not be in the game. Like, for example, Bruce Irvin, one of my favorite characters, he's not in the game at the moment. He could be, but guess what? I'm still going to support the game regardless. Because I'm happy that we have a new Tekken game, and fucking general. I'm also glad that June's back too. From time to time in Tekken 2, I like to play as her over Asuka. Like, don't get me wrong, Asuka's alright, but June Kazama, the OG female character. Next to Nina Williams, of course. And I'll admit, even Xiao Yu as well. So yeah, it's just like, my god, man. I feel like I've dragged this video long enough So I'm just gonna end it. If you're a normal Tekken fan like myself, I'm drinking to you because you don't take shit too seriously. I thank you for that. And to the toxic fan base of Tekken, you should go far off to bed and just stay asleep. Stay in your own little fantasy world for all I care. You're making normal Tekken fans like myself look bad. So please, just stop. That's all I'm going to say. So anyways, this is Durian420, aka Kentucky Dragon, and I'm out. Peace, and screw that person who wants to threaten a director for not having their favorite character in the game yet. Peace out, y'all.